Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, God is the greatest. These were the sounds echoing when flood hit the Gulmit region in the Hunza Valley of Pakistan. Gulmit is a village in the Hunza region of Pakistan, one of the vibrant and biggest village. It is known as the beauty of Gojal in Hunza. It has never happened that this glacier in Gulmit had erupted. For hundreds of years, as the elders say, this glacier has been quiet and been giving water through its channels. But this time, it was different. Bridges, houses, gardens, water channels, nothing was spared by this flood of Gulmit Glacier. In August, this was not less than a disaster for all the inhabitants of Gulmit, as it came with all its rage and anger, as if telling us that since you are not taking care of the environment, I would come as a consequence. It was not less than a miracle that no casualties happened. People working in their fields and gardens were saved within seconds as they saw the flood coming towards them. As seen in the story on Instagram by this guy, said, escape death within seconds. There is a saying in the local language of Wahi that those who do not suffer themselves by the disasters do not realize how bad it is. The aftermaths of the disaster were terrible. People got disconnected from the rest of the world, and local volunteers and scouts jumped in to help the locals cross between the villages. The local volunteers, in the term of Aga Khan Agency Habitat team and a Smiley Boy Scouts team, made a small bridge which could help those who have urgent need to go to the down cities of Pakistan. This was something that no one expected. But the worst part was that there was no governmental support, and everything was done by the local people themselves. The local people did not only help people cross the villages, but they made sure that the water channels which were destroyed get restored for on a temporary basis. These were the people who gave their time and their knowledge to this, and they helped the people, and yet there was no governmental support. The government sent one excavator to the site, hoping that this one excavator could restore the road miraculously. But people knew that this would take at least a year to restore the road between the villages.
So this is August 8th of 2025, and I'm here in the village of Gulmit, Gojal, Hunza. So this is my native village, and right now we are here.
This was me trying to explain the situation after the flood in Gulmit, but the mic was getting disrupted by the sound of the flood, as if telling me that you should have raised the environmental issues earlier than this. This was something that stuck into my mind, that maybe I was late, maybe I could have done better.
Many hectares of land has been destroyed along with trees, bridges, and the road system has been disconnected. So this is the effect of climate change and global warming, which we always talk about. So this is devastating. The nature is showing its true colors because we are not taking care of it. So yeah, with the sad news, this was.
Talking to the local elders made me realize that they also were aware that these disasters were happening because of us, the humans. They did not know the concepts of climate change and global warming, but they knew that something was not right from our side. We were responsible for destroying the nature. And they also said that we need to take actions. We need to take care of our home, town, and the environment. Global warming has accelerated the retreat of glaciers worldwide, and Hunza is no exception. Recent studies indicate increasing melt rates due to rising temperature globally. Between 2000 and 2020, Pakistan's glacier area shrank by about 11%, and Hunza's glaciers, such as Passu and Hopper glaciers, have shown significant thinning and retreat. Globally, glaciers are losing around 270 billion tons of ice each year, contributing to nearly one-third of global level rise. This rapid glacier melt threatens water security for millions who depend on glacial-fed rivers, while also increasing the risk of glacier lake outburst floods in mountainous regions like Hunza. There is a high need of installation of early warning systems in the villages of Hunza so people could get resilient against these disasters. And global institutions must come forward in helping these mountainous societies. We have to make sure that the mountainous and indigenous societies like Hunza remain intact and they are saved from these disasters. The global societies must act together to make sure that those people living in the endangered and mountainous societies and protect their beautiful culture and heritage as well.